What is it with old people at public gathering sites, especially this time of year when you go to see like holiday light displays? You're walking, there's a line in and out, there's a path you must follow to see everything, and what do these old fuckers do? They stop in the middle of the path, they kind of look around, not like they're appreciating their surroundings, more like they're having a fucking Alzheimer's moment and they can't remember how they got there, so then they look at their spouse who's like, what's going on? And then they have an argument over whether or not somebody did something wrong, and then they start having a conversation about where the handicap ride back to the parking lot is, and it's just like, there's a whole fucking side next to the walking path where you can stop and figure this shit out. I know that your days are numbered. You got more behind you than in front of you. It takes a lot of fucking cognitive energy for you to formulate this plan of how you're going to leave here, especially knowing that there's at least another hour's worth of walking before you need to make that decision of when you're going to leave. Then there's the point where you come to some sort of agreement with your spouse, and then you don't look over your fucking shoulder, and then you step in front of a fucking stroller that I'm pushing and almost get mowed over. And at that point, it's like, hey, sorry, Grandma's not going to make it to Christmas this year. She keeps fucking blocking my path and not saying she's sorry, and she almost got run over by me and Stinky Boy, and I'm about to drag this bitch by her badly dyed hair over to one of those fucking private s'mores cabins and stash her out back with a couple of fucking fire logs on top for her to weigh her down. Because I can't deal with this shit anymore. I mean, if it's not her stopping to have some random fucking thought because the synapses are firing at half fucking speed like normal, no, she's getting her phone out and trying to figure out the intricacies of how to zoom in, which requires you to use your fingers. But because you're old and you have poor circulation and fucking wrinkled goddamn phalanges, the screen doesn't even pick up that a human being is making contact with the device. So you're sitting there frustrated and you're trying and then you show your spouse and he tells you what to do, and then you give him a dirty look and it almost turns into another fucking fight. And then inevitably one of your kids stumbles back over because they were 25 feet in front of you and we're hoping that you would catch up, but you don't because you're so fucking one-track minded. You just got to stop and have to get a picture of this 3D wire-lighted present like you've never fucking seen a gift box like that before. So then your kid comes over and shows you what to do with your phone and then takes you by the arm like you're an escaped fucking mental patient and then drags you the other 25 feet up to where their spouse is, who's been gritting his teeth because he wants to get to the goddamn beer garden because he's got a shitty life because he married into that family, and he's just sitting there counting down the seconds until he can get back to his alcoholism. And I'm just sitting there like, I really enjoy these things, except for when the kids complain, but I think I can put up with my babies being all bitchy. But what I can't handle is fucking grandma and grandpa getting into a verbal Donnybrook every 25 fucking yards and then trying to figure out how the hell modern electronic devices work, and it's just slowing things down. It's bad enough that you walk the entire time you're there. There's a fucking linear path. They lead you where you got to go. They want you to go forward. They want you to snap some photos. They want you to get to the fucking food trucks. They want you to buy some goddamn tchotchkes. They want you to get all the way to the end. They want you to say, hey, thanks, this was great, Merry Christmas. Then they want you to get the fuck out so the space that's occupied by your goddamn loved ones can be occupied by more paying customers. Seriously, stop letting old people in public. I can't handle this fucking shit. Their usefulness to society has dissipated decades ago. Just take a bunch of pictures for grandma, maybe a Facebook video, fucking send it to her. She can watch it from the comfort of her own easy chair. She doesn't even have to stop fucking knitting. Just get that stupid indecisive bitch the fuck out of my way, please.